Sorry. Hey, just pan. Hey, Yoda, how you doing? Good. Hey, Mark, how you doing? All depends when I have about 5 hours straight free, Chris. Why, what's wrong, Mark?
There's change from leaving change 5042, flight level 340, inbound, sorry.
Channix 5042, Shannon Control, good evening, squawk 6665.
146665, change 042.
Channix 5042, Shannon, thanks to have you identified on the squawk, clear direct to Nevry, descend flight level 160 to level Nevry.
Direct Nevry, and descend level 160 by Nevry, change 5042.
I'm assuming the airport Yoda, yeah? Will you get to see much on a Wednesday? Yeah, it's a cheap enough flight. Yeah, as long as you get there, though.
Shannon Center, good evening, Shamrock 95 Tango, West 170, West Bus EV20 and information echo, West A5 Falklands to Jersey.
Shamrock 95 Tango, Dublin, good evening, clear to Jersey, Liffey 5 Alpha departure, runway 28, your initial climb, flight level 90, you're squawking 6660.
To Jersey on Liffey 5 departure, initial time to 9000 and scope 660, Shamrock 95 Tango.
Shamrock 95 Tango, read back correct information, echo current, QNH 1019, you can report ready for your push and start.
QNH 1019 and report and ready for push and start, Shamrock 95 Tango. Shannon Control, good evening. Shamrock 089 Gate 3 at Dublin, requesting IFR clearance to Echo Delta Delta Papa.
Shamrock 089 Dublin, good evening. You are cleared to Leipzig via the Liffey 5 Alpha departure runway 28. Initial climb flight level 90, your squawk 6600.
We are cleared to Leipzig via the Liffey 5 Alpha departure route runway 28. Initially climb flight level 90 and squawk 6600, Shamrock 089.
Shamrock 089, you read back correct information, echo current, QNH checks at 1019, you can report ready.
Wilco, Shamrock 089.
A little busier than you, Richie. Yeah, the boards are back, so you can look at the boards and you can see up here a couple of arrivals, couple of overflights, couple of departures. So yeah. Channel X5042, Shannon leaving controlled airspace, radar control service terminates, Unicom 122.8, and surface winds at Alder Grove reporting 230 degrees 06 knots, QNH 1018.
Please, traffic, thank you very much. Do you want to direct change 5042? Thanks for your service, bye bye.
Bye. Sure, I've all text pilots as well, Richie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, one on voice.
Shannon control, Giant 885 at flat level 160.
Giant 885, Shannon control, roger, descend altitude 5,000 feet, descend 5,000 feet to Shannon, QNH 1020.
QNH 1020 and descending to 5 levels 050, Giant 885.
Giant 885, 5,000 feet, I say again, 5,000 feet, QNH 1020.
Affirmative, altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1020, Giant 885. Shannon, good evening. It's Shamrock 120 at Cork Stand 8, requesting my for turns to London Heathrow as follows.
Shamrock 120, Shannon, good evening, clear to Heathrow, Gotham 1 November departure, runway 35, your initial climb, flight level 90, your squawk 6655.
Roger, Departure to destination is in Heathrow, advising on 1 November departure. Runway 35, initial climb. Is flight level 090 and squawk is 6655, Shamrock 120.
Shamrock 120, read back correct. If Cork wins 33005, QNH checks at 1021, you can report ready.
Roger, we'll call with you for the pushback QNH 1020, Shamrock 120. Shall I control Shamrock 120, stand days, Cork, we're now ready for the push and start.
Shamrock 120, your push and starts approved. Push face south. QNH remains 1021.
Roger, push and starts approved. Face south 1021 QNH, Shamrock 120. Shamrock 95 Tango 1 stand 0 push and start.
Shamrock 95 Tango, your push and starts approved. QNH 1019.
Push and start approved. QNH 1019, Shamrock 95 Tango.
Giant 885, descent altitude 3000 feet. QNH 1020.
Descent flight level 030, Giant 885.
Giant 885 negative, descend to altitude, not flight level, altitude 3000 feet. QNH 1020. Seriously, what is it with people getting confused over altitude and flight level?
3000 feet, QNH 1020, Giant 85.
That's probably the only thing on VATSIM that triggers me, is people that say descend flight level 030. Or descend flight level 3000. Like, do you even know what flight level 3000 is? Flight level 3000. 300,000 feet. GG. Yeah, I would abuse it. Giant 885, turn right heading 195.
Heading 195, Giant 885.
Shamrock 089 are requesting pushback.
Shamrock 095, your push and starts approved. QNH remains 1019.
QNH 1019, push approved, Shamrock 089.
Shamrock 95 Tango is ready for taxi.
Shamrock 95 Tango, make a left turn, taxi link 4, Hotel 1, taxi down runway 16, hold short runway 28.
Line 4, Hotel 1, down runway 164, and hold short runway 28, Shamrock 95 Tango. Shall I control number 120 now ready for taxi?
Shamrock 120, right turn, taxi Charlie, enter backtrack, line up runway 35.
Roger, right, on to Charlie, backtrack for runway 35, Shamrock 120.
Giant 885 from heading 195, intercept localizer, cleared ILS approach runway 24, report established.
Cleared ILS approach, Giant 885.
Not yet, Danny O. Aerosoft haven't released it yet. Sorry, Sniper, don't worry about it. I've been informed. Kieran's my nuclear option. I almost pressed the button. Shamrock 95 Tango on reaching, clear to enter, line up takeoff runway 28, surface wind checks at 240 degrees 08 knots.
Here's line up takeoff, runway 28, Shamrock 95 Tango.
Shannon radar for Shamrock 089er.
Shamrock 089, Shannon, pass the message.
Currently we are waiting for Lufthansa 1250. Is it possible to wait for him?
Shamrock 029, yeah, that's no problem, but when he pushes, he'll be pushing in front of you, so do you want a taxi ahead? Do you want to depart first, or do you want Lufthansa to depart first, or? No, Sniper, don't worry.
It's okay for me to follow him, but he's still waiting for response for requesting taxi. Sorry, requesting pushback.
Shamrock 089, yeah, that's all copied. He has his push and start, and you can hold where you are and you can follow Lufthansa.
Thank you very much, Shamrock 089.
Shamrock 95 Tango, report your passing altitude.
4,500 feet, Shamrock 95 Tango.
95 Tango, thanks, that checks identified on departure, cleared climb, flight level 190.
Flight level 190, Shamrock 95 Tango.
Shamrock 120, surface wind at Cork, 330 degrees 05, runway 35, you clear for takeoff.
Total rail, clear takeoff 35, Shamrock 120.
Giant 885, clear to land runway 24, surface wind at Shannon, 23009.
Giant 885, please, ma'am.
Actually, Daniel, I don't know. I don't actually have P3D version 4, so I think there's a couple. There might be something freeware that resembles Dublin, but as far as payware quality, not yet. I think they should have it done by the end of the year. Shamrock 120, approach passing altitude.
Passing 2,500 feet now, Shamrock 120.
Shamrock 120, thanks, that checks identified on departure. You can disregard the departure, clear right turn direct Everin. Climb flight level 230, speed is yours.
Roger, climb flight level 230, and now it's a return direct ever in Shamrock 120, thank you.
Shamrock 95 Tango, climb flight level 310.
Flight level 310, Shamrock 95 Tango.
But it's going to have to fly back. Exeter, isn't it? I mean, it's hardly going to just stay out in Hawaii. Do I like knives? For what? Carving, cooking, throwing at people? Context. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it's departing its last flight, fair enough, with passengers, but I mean, it's not going to be its last flight.
Shamrock
You're
089,
cheering for a
request
bunch
tech.
of you're cheering for a bunch of fare-paying passengers going to Hawaii. Shamrock 089, you can taxi, follow Lufthansa A320, link 4, Hotel 1, down runway 16, hold short 28.
We will follow Lufthansa 1250 to runway 28, Shamrock 089.
Yeah, like, I get it's its last revenue flight, but I mean, you know, it probably mean more once it flies back and lands for the last time. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if United actually brought people back in the plane and were like, look, a couple of seats there, do you want to go on? A couple $100. Shamrock 95 Tango, present position, clear direct to Strumble, Sierra Tango uniform.
Sorry, say that again. For Shamrock 95 Tango.
Shamrock 95 Tango, route direct to Strumble.
Sorry, could you send that via text? Just in the recovery for Shamrock 95 Tango.
Shamrock 95 Tango, route direct to Strumble, Sierra Tango uniform.
Direct to Sierra Tango uniform, Shamrock 95 Tango, sorry about that.
No worries.
Shamrock 94, good evening. Ryanair 020 Delta Q, descending through flight level 130, 20 miles east from the Bagzo VOR.
Bags OVOR. Shamrock, correction, Ryanair 020 Delta Shannon, good evening, squawk 6614.
6614, 020 Delta.
We'll route him direct to the Latmo VOR. Shamrock 120, you can contact. No, actually, stay with me and climb flight level 330.
Roger, Conference level 330, Shamrock 120.
Shamrock 020 Delta, Shannon, thanks. Have you identified on the squawk? Present position, route direct to Latmo, Lima, Alpha, Papa, Mike, Oscar.
Direct to Lockmo. Ryanair 020 Delta.
Ryanair 020 Delta, straight in ILS runway 28, descend now 5,000 feet, Dublin QNH 1019.
Straight in runway 28 and descend to 5,000 feet. Ryanair 020 Delta.
Shamrock Control, Shamrock 0, sorry. Shannon Control, Shamrock 0899 is ready for departure.
Ryanair 020 Delta, descend to 3,000 feet, Dublin QNH 1019. Yeah, Google Maps. Ryanair 020 Delta, descend 3,000 feet, Dublin QNH 1019.
3,000 feet for Ryanair 020 Delta.
Shamrock 089 after departing Lufthansa A320, enter lineup and wait runway 28. Shamrock 089 after departing Lufthansa A320, enter lineup and wait runway 28.
After departing Lufthansa 1250, line up runway 28, Shamrock 089.
Center, good afternoon, Ryanair 960 Charlie, which is stand 121 Dublin, reporting off our clearance 2 London Stansted.
Ryanair 960 Charlie, Ryanair 960 Charlie, clear to London Stansted, Liffey 5 Alpha departure runway 28. You should climb flight level 90, your squawk 6633. Yeah, if it's pilot, how you doing?
Clear to Stansted on a Liffey 5 Alpha 28, initial level 9,000 feet, squawk 6633 for Ryanair 960 Charlie.
Ryanair 960 Charlie, you read back correct information. Foxtrot current, QNH 1019, report ready.
Shannon Center, this is Foxtrot Romeo 123 with you at 10,000 en route to Echo India, so with me.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, Shannon Control, turn your transponder to mode Charlie, turn your transponder on. Ryanair 020 Delta from Latmo intercept localizer, cleared ILS approach runway 28, your number 1 report established. You have 25 track miles run for touchdown.
One of Latmo intercept ILS runway 28 and clear for ILS approach runway 28. Ryanair 020 Delta. This is Foxtrot Romeo 12 transmission, please. Could you repeat last transmission, please?
Yeah, Foxtrot Romeo 123. I've advised you on text also. Squawk mode Charlie. Turn your transponder on. You're entering controlled airspace. Squawking standby. Shamrock 089, clear takeoff runway 28, surface wind checks 24008.
28 cleared for takeoff, Shamrock 089.
Shamrock 95 Tango, leaving controlled airspace, radar control service terminates, Unicom 122.8, have a nice flight to Jersey, good night.
Unicom 122, thanks for help, have a good night, Shamrock 95 Tango.
Cheers, bye. Foxtrot Romeo 123, recycle your transponder, squawk 4440. 4440 for the squawk.
4440 for Foxtrot Romeo 123.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, can you advise your current waypoint inbound?
Foxtrot Romeo 123, I'm spoken 4440, correct?
Yeah, I have your radar identified now, and advise your current waypoint inbound.
Stand by for Foxtrot Romeo 123.
Shamrock 089, report your passing altitude.
Say again for 089.
Report your passing altitude.
Passing 3000, Shamrock 089.
Shamrock 089, thanks. That check's identified on departure. Climb flight level 230.
Climbing 230, Shamrock 089.
Shamrock 120, leaving controlled airspace. Radar control service terminates. Unicom 122.8, have a nice flight to Heathrow Shannon.
Roger, Unicom 122, definitely, thanks so much. Talk to you soon, Shamrock 120.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, are you able for an ILS approach? Runway 28 at Dublin.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, VFR would be good, Foxtrot Romeo 123.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, confirm your aircraft type.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, I'm 737.
Okay, Foxtrot Romeo 123, you're inside controlled airspace. You're up in controlled class Charlie airspace. If you want to maintain VFR, you need to descend below altitude 3,000 feet. Dublin QNH 1019. You're in controlled airspace. You need to descend below 3,000 feet. QNH 1019.
Foxtrot Romeo 127 to 3000 for VFR.
737 VFR, 10,000 feet. Hmm.
Rate 288. Northern European localizer rate 288.
Ryanair 020 Delta, clear to land runway 28 to surface wind Dublin, checks to 4008.
Clear to land runway 28, thank you. Ryanair 020 Delta. This is Foxtrot Romeo 123.
Ready to check with
currently
check. This is
at
Ryan.
2,900. Request land runway 28.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, maintain VF4, report the field in sight.
This is Ryan at 0. 1 second.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, I have the filter type.
This is Ryanair 08 Alpha, requesting landing on runway Dublin International.
Ryanair 960, Ryanair 121, request push and start.
Ryanair 960 Charlie, your push and start's approved, push face west.
Push start approved, face first, Ryanair 960 Charlie.
This is Ryanair 08 Alpha, radio check, radio check.
Shamrock 123, correction, Ryanair 123, Foxtrot Romeo 123, position 7 miles east of the airfield. Do you have runway 28 in sight?
again, Foxtrot Romeo 123.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, say again.
Could you repeat last transmission for Foxtrot Romeo 123?
Foxtrot Romeo 123, unreadable on voice, advise you use text. Foxtrot Romeo 123, unreadable on voice, use text.
Ryanair 020 Delta, located runway 28 on the Bravos.
Ryanair 020 Delta, you got ahead and turn right on Bravo, straight ahead, right on Bravo, left on Hotel 2.
Right on Bravo, left on Hotel 2, Ryanair 020 Delta.
Shamrock 089, climb flight level 370.
Climbing 370, Shamrock 089.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, unreadable on voice, use text. Shamrock 089, leaving control airspace, radar control service terminates, Unicom 122.8, have a nice flight to Leipzig, bye.
Unicom for Shamrock 089. Thank you very much for the service. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
This is Foxtrot Romeo 123, Shannon Center. How do you... Delta, holding short, 1634. Ryanair
020 Delta, cross runway 1634, link 4, parking stand 125. Too long, Richie, too long.
Crossing 1634, link 4, and stand 125.
Ryanair 96, CR20.
Ryanair 960 Charlie, taxi straight ahead, link 5, Papa 1, turn left, taxi down runway 16, hold short 28. QNH remains 1019.
Link 5 power 1 left on to 16, taxi down runway 16, hold short 28, Ryanair. Charlie.
Oh, sure, what's this? A missile from North Korea? Rocket Man must be firing his rockets.
Shannon Center, this is Foxtrot Romeo 123, radio check over.
No, here's the test. How do you fit two circle pegs in a square hole? Foxtrot Romeo 123, I read you 5 by 5.
This is Foxtrot Romeo 123, and we want to come in for land runway. You can advise directions to the airport. Can you advise directions to the airport, please?
Foxtrot Romeo 123, unfortunately, you're VFR, so you're responsible for your own navigation. Are you familiar with the VFR flight rules?
Somewhat familiar. I guess you could call me UV to this, but yeah, I'm somewhat familiar with Foxtrot Romeo 123.
Okay, well, Foxtrot Romeo 123 have advised you're inside controlled airspace, so you need to remain clear of controlled airspace, so descend below 3,000 feet. The Dublin QNH altimeter setting 1019.
Descend to 3,000 feet, 1019 for Foxtrot Romeo 123.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, are you familiar with a base leg? Well, I've nobody else, Richie, so I can concentrate all my effort. Oh, the rocket's passing overhead.
Say again for Foxtrot Romeo 123.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, are you familiar on how to route back to the airport VFR to route direct to a left base for runway 28? One gave up.
Roger that on left base turn on for Foxtrot Romeo 123.
Okay, Foxtrot Romeo 123, you can position for a left base, runway 28, report on base.
Left base for runway 28, report on base on for Foxtrot Romeo 123.
Foxtrot Romeo 123 and not above 3,000 feet, I say again, not above 3,000 feet, Dublin QNH altimeter setting 1019 hectopascals.
Ryder 96 Sierra Charlie for ready.
Ryder 96 Sierra Charlie, the surface wind 240 degrees 08, runway 28 clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 28 Ryder 96 Sierra Charlie, good luck.
Shannon Control, thanks for the ATC.
Ryanair 020 Delta, your flight plan closed at 2036. Cheers flying, appreciate it. Talk to you again. Good night. Hey Nathan, how you doing? Were you, which one were you? Were you 020 Delta, Nathan? Ryanair 960 Charlie, report your passing altitude.
Passing 1,500 around 960 Charlie.
Yeah, I got you in before the other two got there before you. Otherwise, I would have to get you out of the way. 960 Charlie, thanks. That check's identified on departure. Climb flight level 250. Nah, he new doesn't even come close, Nathan. There's new and there's yeah. He falls in the yeah category. As I said, Nathan, yeah, there's new, which was you, but no issues, and then there's yeah. Well, Nathan, you I could work with because if you didn't know something, you'd ask, and you do. But I can't do anything with this guy. He's FR123 737 VFR is wanting me to give him vectors, which I can't because he's VFR. He's in controlled airspace. So
Shannon says that this is Foxtrot Romeo 123. I'm on a left base turn and I have building side.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, clear to left base and finals, runway 28, report on finals.
We'll report on final Foxtrot Romeo 123.
No, Nathan, there was no problem. Like, if you can fly what you filed, then there'll never be an issue. Like, if you file VFR and are able to fly VFR, there's not an issue. If you file IFR and are able to fly IFR, there's not an issue. But that other guy, I sent him a ton of contact me messages, didn't bother contacting me until he was 10 miles from the airport. So Like, he was coming up on where you were going to be without contacting me. That's why I dot walloped him. Because at least FR123 had contacted me at that point. So if he hadn't contacted me, I would have had to vector you away from him because you were the only one I was in contact with. Or else he probably would have went straight into you. And then he says, can I land? I don't know what the runway is called, so... Nothing, Adam, just... Like I said, I understand if you're new, just don't bite off more than you can chew. Because you'll only end up causing a problem, which he nearly did with Nathan flying in. Whereas I would have had to vector Nathan away from him, inconveniencing Nathan, when there was no need for it. If I didn't give you direct Latmo when I did Nathan, you would have been on the arrival and you would have arrived around the same time he did. So that's why I gave you direct Latmo.
Shannon Center, this is Foxtrot Romeo 123. We are now in final approach.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, clear to land runway 28, surface wind 230 degree, correction, 240 degrees, 08 knots.
Please from runway 28, Foxtrot Romeo 123.
Yeah, sure. One of the reasons why I wasn't on last night was because I got the Just Flight L1011. Yeah, my test flights didn't go too well. Plus, my flight sim wasn't playing ball either with the out of memory errors. Even just flying between Cork and Dublin, I got out of memory errors. So that's one of the reasons why I wasn't on last night, because I was trying to get the grips with the L1011 and trying to sort out my out of memory issues. Yeah, Joshua. Well, the last revenue 747 flight. It obviously has to come back. Foxtrot Romeo 123, you're on the ground time 49, taxi right in Bravo, parking standard choice.
Could you repeat for Romeo, Foxtrot Romeo 123?
Ryanair 960 Charlie, leaving control airspace, radar control service terminates, Unicom 12028. Have a nice flight, stand, say goodnight.
Oh, Unicom 123, definitely running 96. Thanks very much.
Sure.
Good luck with the
Cheers, Mark. Foxtrot Romeo 123, taxi, stand of choice.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, exit. Done.
Oh, Jesus. That's fairly bad. I was about to say, were you about to assume our religion, Breen?
Charlie Patrol, the Iguich, Scandinavia 93 Alpha with you, flight level 140, approaching IMAT, sporting 6214.
Scandinavia 93 Alpha, Shannon Control, good evening, thanks, identified on the squawk, cleared 9 Mat 1 Lima arrival, landing runway 28, descend to flight level 70.
9 Mat 1 Lima, descend 70, Scandinavia 93 Alpha.
Yeah, Black Knight, but when I was testing it last night, because I never I never live test on the network, I never just hop into a new plane and just live test on the network. It was, the autopilot was a bit, because it comes as the professional package, but it was very, it wanted to nosedive a lot, and I wanted to pitch up a lot. So I don't know, is that a bug, or was I doing something wrong? But it's very confusing because it's got this weird kind of artificial horizon type vertical speed indicator that when you don't have altitude or VS engaged, it tells you, it kind of substitutes as a vertical speed indicator. So I was trying to set it, but then when you hit VS or if you hit VS or altitude, it kind of reverts back to a VS selector, so I kept forgetting to change it. Air New Zealand 244, Shannon Control, good evening, identify, clear direct Dogal, maintain your level 340. Yeah, and it didn't want to stay in the air below 180 knots, but to be fair, I don't think I set the fuel properly. And the auto land just, no, auto land does not work in it. But it's got an FMC, but no digital display out, so it's the same FMC as the SimCheck A300. So at least I know it's a very basic FMC. Scandinavia 93 Alpha, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1019.
1019, descend 5,000 feet, Scandinavia 93 Alpha.
Shannon Center, this is Foxtrot Romeo 123, shutting down. Thanks for your assistance.
Foxtrot Romeo 123, your flight plan closed 2058, thanks for flying in, appreciate it, talk to you again. Scandinavia 93 Alpha, right turn direct to lap mode, descend 3000 feet, QNH 1019 to be level lap mode.
Descend 3000 feet, right turn direct lap mode, level Scandinavia 93 Alpha. Confirm clear for the approach, Scandinavia 93 Alpha.
93 Alpha, cleared Alice, approach runway 28, report established.
Just established now, VATSIM 93 Alpha.
Cheers for sober, Richie. Appreciate it. Richie clap. Cheers for the sober, Richie. Yeah, Richie, I need to get on that, but I don't actually have to think about which ones. To be fair, they'll obviously have to be ATC orientated. So Scandinavia 93 Alpha, clear to land runway 28, surface wind checks 25008.
Runway 28, Scandinavia 93 Alpha.
Yeah, when things go wrong, you kind of notice it. So World Flight are in South America at the minute.
I'm showing control is number 3408, Information Hotel. Requesting clearance to Donegal.
Stobar 3408, Shannon, good evening, clear to Donegal, Sorox 1 Bravo, departure runway 28, initial climb altitude 5,000 feet. You're squawking 6663.
Repeat the squawk again for 3408.
6663.
Search from Bravo for 28 initial 5,000, 6663 on the squawk for 43408.
Stobar 3408, you read back correct. Information, hotel current, QNH 1019, you can report ready.
Report ready, Stobar 3408. Can you 93 Alpha on Echo 6?
Scandinavia 9-3 Alpha, you're underground time 09 right on Bravo. Continue Bravo, hold short 1634.
Right, Bravo, continue Bravo, hold short 1634. Scandinavia 9-3 Alpha.
I know it's reading, but if anybody's interested, that's an article that was done when we did World Flight back in 2008, so 9 years ago. That was the last year I did it. I did it in 2006, 7 and 8. I know, Nathan. There's no too long didn't read. Well, actually there is. Word flight. Air New Zealand 244, you can climb to and maintain flight level 360.
And maintain 360, Shannon. Shannon, good evening. Jersey 8 Golf Whiskey, flight level 240 on Ben Ramox.
Jersey 8 Golf Whiskey, Shannon, good evening. Confirm squawk, or correction, squawk 6664.
Six 664, Jersey 8 Golf Whiskey. I'm still with 3408, ready to start on start.
Starboard 3408, your start approved. QNH 1019.
019, start approved. 3408.
Scandinavia 9-3 Alpha, do you have any stand preference?
Tier 2. 202.
Okay, you can turn left on Hotel 2, link 4 for stand 202.
Left Hotel, cross 1634, stand 202, standing Canadian 93 Alpha.
Did you not go to Weston, Nathan, or did it not do it there anymore? Jersey 8 Golf Whiskey, Shannon, thanks. Have you identified on the squawk? You can route direct to Anula, maintain 240, report ready for descent.
Direct in the land, will maintain 240, report ready, Jersey 8 Golf Whiskey. Stover 3408, ready for taxi.
Stober 3408, confirm ready for taxi?
Okay, firm 3408.
3408 with a left turn taxi, link 4, hotel 1, taxi down runway 16, hold short 28.
Left turn, link 4, hotel 1, down runway 34 for 3408.
Yeah, it's a bit much for an hour.
Shannon, good evening, runner 701, flight level 380.
Ryanair 701, Shannon Control, good evening, confirm your squawk 4452.
AFM 4452, runner 701.
Ryanair 701, Shannon, thanks, have you identified on the squawk, present position, clear direct to INRAD, India, November, Romeo, Alpha, Delta, descend, flight level 230.
Okay, clear direct England, 230, runner 701.
Ryanair 701, landing runway 26 at Kerry.
That's copy runway 26, that's runner 701.
Stover 3408, short 28, ready for departure.
Stober 3408, clear takeoff, runway 28, surface wind checks 25007.
Clear takeoff, 28, Stover 3408. Jersey 8 Golf Whiskey request descent.
Jersey 8 Golf Whiskey descend, flight level 180.
Descend flight level 180, Jersey 8 Golf. So we're 340 is passing 1,200 for 5,000.
Stobar 3408, thanks for altitude checks identified on departure. Disregard the departure, cleared right turn on track Surox, climb flight level 160.
Up to 160 on direct Surox for Stobar 3408.
Stobar 3408, no ATC speed restriction.
No speed restriction, 3408.
Ryanair 701, contact Shannon Control 124.7. Goodbye.
124.7 Ryanair 701, good evening.
Jersey 8 Golf Whiskey, contact Shannon Control 124.7. Boy.
1247 Jersey 8 Golf Whiskey 5.
Aviation up close, Aidan. I drove past the mound once, Nathan. Somebody on the mound shouted at me. Stobar 3408, contact Shannon Control 124, that's my 7. Bye.
124 Shannon for Stober 3408.
Well, actually, no, I lied. I drove past the mound and I shouted at him. He didn't shout at me. He was too busy taking pictures, so I shouted at him as I drove past. Well, if he wasn't taking pictures, he probably would have shouted at me. But yeah. Aviation up close, Kerry is a lovely airport. It's a very underestimated airport. Lovely scenery, nice long runway, 2 parking stands. Air New Zealand 244, Shannon.
Go ahead.
New Zealand 244, Shannon, we check you Dogal time 2137. Radar control service terminates. Unicom 122.8. Have a nice flight to Kennedy, good night.
122.8. And have a night. And it's 2244.
Ah, Jesus, Nathan, if you're going to do it right. Get a proper camera. Don't be taking photos with your phone.
Shannon Control, hello, Scandinavian 52 Alpha, with you on stand 202 Dublin. Request clearance to Copenhagen at 12.
Scandinavian 52 Alpha Shannon Control, hello. You're cleared to Copenhagen. Liffey 5 Alpha departure runway 28. You should climb flight level 90. Your squawk 6632.
Ginger Copenhagen is filed, Liffey 5 Alpha departure runway 28, initial climb 090, squawk 2, Scandinavian 52 Alpha.
Scandinavian 52 Alpha, read back correct information. India current QNH 1020, report ready.
1020, copy India, will go Scandinavian 5 Alpha.
Okay, you gotta make exceptions, so Nathan. What's BTTV, Nathan? I don't follow. A link for me? I honestly have no idea, Nathan. I don't understand what you mean. It's a link for me, as in one of them links to me. Ah, there we go. Because I genuinely had no idea what that was, Nathan. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's actually a very quiet nuclear airspace as well. There's nobody. That's the flight strip. If I hit F6, brings up the flight strip, but it closes the chat box, so. Oh! That was just an issue with the board. And it's fixed now. Hey, we're lucky they're back. For however long the VATIUT API stays up for. Ryanair 5 Fox uniform, Shannon, just confirm what text you can receive on voice. See you, Nathan, have a good one. Ryanair 5 Fox uniform, Shannon, thanks to have your radar identified. Tipper to Delta, landing runway 24 at Shannon. Descend now, flight level 220. CB Asian up close. Cheers flying in, bud. Appreciate it. You too, what?
Scandinavian 52 Alpha stand 202, request push and start.
Scandinavian 52 Alpha from 202, your push and starts approved. QNH remains 1020.
Push start approval on 1020, Scandinavian 52 Alpha.
Ryanair 5 Foxtrot uniform, contact Shannon Control 124.7. Bye bye.
You can see with 5 Charlie Alpha with you, just that's an key flight level 390.
Speedbird 5 Charlie Alpha Shannon Control, good evening, squawk 6641.
6641, Speedbird 5 Charlie Alpha.
Speedbird 5 Charlie Alpha Shannon, thanks, identified on the squawk, cleared direct to Lipgo, maintain your level 390.
Direct, let's go, flight level 390, Speedbird 5 Charlie Alpha. Charlie 5 Charlie Alpha, ready for taxi.
Scandinavian 52 Alpha taxi straight ahead, link 4, hotel 1, taxi down runway 16, line up runway 28.
Straight ahead, link 4, hotel 1, left 16, function from me 28, Scandinavian 5 Charlie.
Scandinavian 52 Alpha on reaching clear to enter, line up takeoff from 828, surface wind checks 250 degrees 08 knots.
On reaching clear line of takeoff, runway 28, again, only 2 Alpha. Scandinavia Flight to Alpha, passing at 2,500 feet.
Scandinavian 52 Alpha, thanks. Checks identified on departure, climb flight level 250.
250, Scandinavian, 2 Alpha.
Alright guys, I'm gonna close there, so as always, cheers for tuning in, thanks to all who followed, and I'll catch you in the next stream guys, good night.